Anyways, this next set, we're going into Fishgame versus Burnign. Burnign not having the greatest performance or the performance that he probably wanted in winners finals, and is looking to make the redemption here, coming back for the run back against Wakizashi and Grands. But first, he has to take the set from Fishgame here. And what is very interesting about this is both of these characters can feel like very much like a knowledge check thing. And what's interesting is, I don't know how much these players have played against each other or how familiar these players are with the matchup, but if they aren't, then we're going to see a lot of early stocks and just a lot of scrambling, and it's going to be very interesting to watch. Game 1 going to Forest Floor.
Very low ceilings on this stage too. Because, when both characters can kill off the top, I guess that's pretty good for both of them. I can see why they would each want to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I always find this is probably one of my favorite games to watch in any tournament, is the losers finals, because you have such contrasting stories of the players going in. You have the person that came down from winners finals that were so close, Grands was within their grasp, and then now they're here and they need to have that mental fortitude to strike back.
If you're Burnign, especially, you want that run back against Waki, because you know that if you're Burnign, you know that you could have done better. You could have done better. You could have taken the game.
Absolutely.
And so it would hurt to get taken out here.
Yeah, you've got a point to prove. You want a chance to get into Grands and, show that, hey, I've actually got this. I've learned from what happened in winners finals. And then you also have, the person coming into losers finals from losers side, just taking out, we just saw that set. It was...
That was very unfortunate. Maybe a misinput on the platform there. Down tilt going to be beaten out.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, you're so right. God, that's always a heartbreaker when you miss the platform.
Yeah.
Oh, and the up B just seals the deal. Is that going to do it?
This got to be Burnign. Burnign has to figure out how to take this stock.
Absolutely.
In the next punish. It has to be the next punish here. There's so much extra credit that Fishgame has been building up now. This momentum is huge. Burnign is on the recovery. Oh, bomb being a huge clutch there, exploding, separating both the players. Burnign be able to get back onto stage, but back off. Fishgame keeping advantage.
I mean, these F smashes, it's always so nerve-wracking when you're burning here. You know you need to kill, but you can't just throw out those smash attacks.
This is
exactly what happened. Holding on, living to 166% on Forest Floor.
This was what we were seeing from the earlier sets. The huge percent leads, and that's what makes it so momentum-based. Oh, that's tough. All right.
Eventually the bomb will get it, but
Eventually the bomb will get it. Sometimes you just don't notice it. Sometimes you aren't paying attention to the fuse, and it just happens like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the cool things about watching Burnign play, right? Is he loves to throw out bombs. He's just keeping you on your toes, right? There's so much to think about. What's going to hit me? Where am I going to get hit from? How do I DI it? It's scary.
That's the thing about Maul, is it's such a mental stack character. Is just the amount of what you want is just your opponent to be thinking about more and more and more and more, and just being overwhelming them.
Absolutely, but God, if anything, Fishgame's doing an excellent job at overwhelming Burnign here. Just the damage is
Fishgame has been keeping advantage, and even though he hasn't been closing out these edge guards as often, he's been keeping Burnign off stage, and that's the important part here, because momentum is what makes or breaks your chance at winning. There it is, the up B.
Finish it off.
Burning's got to make some adjustments, I think. He's been going in a lot, and Fishgame's just sort of been shutting him down.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see a bigger stage here for Game 2, because it just seems that Burnign just couldn't get away. He couldn't get what he wanted out of that.
Yeah.
And actually we're going to be seeing Air Armada for Game 2.
This is an interesting counter pick for a couple of reasons. There's
Yeah. I mean, you were saying before when we were watching Burnign and Winners Finals that you like to see a Molo look for a stage where you can kill off the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And if ever there was a stage where you could do that, this is a great option.
Yeah,
even if you don't die, the stage is in your way if you get the angle wrong on your recovery.
Yeah, it's very crucial there.
Yeah,
and Molo's spike game is incredibly good. If Molo can get you on the edge guard situation and can call out one of your recovery options, that can be extremely lethal.
This is when I get so excited. Seeing Burnign juggling around those bombs, knowing that if he gets it right, that is one dead monkey. Good DI to survive that, actually. Get out of the threat, but just hang on. Very impressive. Air dodges out of it. Oh, the up air. Damn, that up air got nerfed, didn't it, from release? That is very different to how I remember.
What I think a lot of Fishgame's advantage state, like game plan right now, is just getting the straight hits or getting something like Tornado or Jab and just waiting for them to do something out of it and then punishing that option. And I think it's been working super well against Burnign here. Burningh's been doing a lot of like immediate attack or immediate like roll, immediate like air dodge, and Fishgame is able to call that out a lot.
Yeah, it's very easy to fall into the trap of playing a little bit too much just for what you want, rather than thinking about what your opponent wants. And maybe we're seeing a little bit of, I think we're seeing a bit of that from Burnign here. Like, Burnign really knows what he wants, but Hoden's just getting in the way.
I think that Hodan is like the character that brings that out a lot in a lot of people, is that like just long multi-hits with the Tornado and the Jab. It can make people desperate, and that's for sure what Fishgame is tapping into here.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw that game one, right? Like, Fishgame able to live to such a high percent on his first stock, and you know, we're seeing a lot more even game here. But yeah, that beautifully done.
Good stuff. That's great stuff there.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, as we're talking about Fishgame taking advantage of Burnign's habits, this is an incredibly even game. Burnign has been able to take these stocks as well.
Yeah, I mean, completely even percent for the final stock. Like, you know, ooh, we have not quite the edge guard. Getting a little bit like, pulling the trigger a bit early on that up smash and letting Hoden just sneak back in. Oh, good presence of mind to stay away from that down B, but you know, sort of just resetting to neutral, not able to extend the edge guard again. Fishgame doing a really good job of just recovering and mixing it up enough. It's a nightmare to try and keep him off stage.
Seeing just Burnign keep center stage. That's the only thing he cares about right now. It doesn't matter how far, Fishgame goes on the top plat there. Burnign just wants center stage. He wants that stage control. Not quite gonna do it yet. Oh my god, that finisher bomb almost got Fishgame.
God, there's just so many kill options just on screen always.
One up smash. Yep, there we go.
Oh my god, you were so right about the way you described this as like a mental stat character. Like, there's just too much that you have to think about at a certain point. Like, what can you do at the end of the day, right?
I feel like, yeah, I mean, Hodan is a lot of the character that tests like your patience with like multi-hits and stuff. And then Molo is a character that tests like just how well you're able to handle that mental stack of the momentum that Molo can get once Molo gets the advantage state and is able to get stage control, just throw out bombs, throw out stuff, just give you more things to think about. And that's what really the game plan should be for Molo in this set. And anyways, we're going into game 3, Fire Capital. This is Fishgame's pick.
Interesting. I think I saw, was it Fire Capital in the last set that I think I heard in chat? Fishgame mentioned that he picked Fire Capital because he ran out of time in the stage selection screen.
Ah, that is...
So I don't know if it's a similar situation here.
Interesting. Well, that's... I feel like we've called every stage
one.
interesting so far, but, you know, it's... Stage theory in this game is just interesting.
It is. Like, it's
unlike a lot of games because there's just so many stages in this game compared to a lot of other flat fights.
For sure, and I feel like apart from the like complete extremes, a lot of the maps don't play that differently from each other. There's a lot of similarities. Like,
yeah,
at the end of the day, Tower of Heaven doesn't play that different to Merchant Court, and like, you know, sure there's some differences, but you're splitting hairs to an extent, right? You pick what you're comfortable.
It is subtle differences that will make or break a couple of matchups, but it's generally a lot of the time better player wins.
Yeah, and like, you know, I noticed, you know, in chat here, Fishgame mentioned that he picked this stage for the size.
Good stuff.
Getting scared away by the amount of space that Burnign's able to control with the bombs. So, which is very interesting because, you know, I theorized before that maybe Burnign wanted that space to be able to set up what he wants, but, you know, you have that sort of back and forth, right? You can never really tell what someone is actually thinking of unless you are able to ask them. It's really cool, to be honest. Like, it's such a preferential thing rather than just explicit stage theory.
I mean, as you're saying that, Burnign is getting a nasty punish going on right now. Fishgame with the unfortunate neutral B there. I think what Burnign could do right now is just wait until Fishgame does those things like the neutral Bs and the jabs, because they're the high end like, whoa, oh, that was unfortunate. Getting caught in his own bomb explosion, and that's a huge stock loss there.
Really
Burnign
is.
had so much momentum on that stock, but just lost it all on the recovery back. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, and you know, keeping advantage here, not really letting Fishgame get away with anything else, and still not quite able to get the kill. The up air just not doing it.
Hold on, just staying strong. Oh no!
Just not dying.
There we go.
Loss. Oh no!
That's facing.
Oh.
That's so sad. You hate to be Burnign in that situation. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. Didn't get any extra damage off of that. That was very, very important that he didn't lose neutral there after dropping that punish.
Yeah, all things said,
Now
going
we're back
24%, like that's not bad. Like as you said,
Yeah, no, we're back. We're just completely even now. Oh, there's the up airs. This is the up airs we were talking about with the Hodan. It's just huge
really
edge guard.
nice forward
Huge edge guard. I don't know how many resources Burnign
Parry.
has right now.
Oh, it gets back to stage though.
Oh, the parry! Oh, that's what I'm saying. Fishgame just should watch out for what Burnign's doing after the jab.
Oh my god. Able to
So
hold
many close
on,
calls.
like,
That's just the name of the game on Fire Capital.
yeah, you just have all that space to play with. So, oh my god, this is a stressful end to this game. Like,
no,
the bomb! What
That's
a parry!
so tough. Throwing the finisher bomb on there to get it parried back. Nothing much you can really do there. I think Burnign used the air dodge.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. I was watching to see what Fishgame was gonna try and set up
me
the edge
too.
guard, and it was just a sick parry. Like,
All right, the game 4, Forest Floor, Burnign's counter pick.
interesting. So Burnign taking us back to the stage that he lost game 1 on. That's wow.
What's having a fuzzy memory? How close was that game?
You know what? It was a pretty close game. Like, I feel like most of the games, actually, all of the games this set have gone to last stock, right? And especially that last game was very stressful. Like, it's getting really, really tense, really, really just scary for both players. But man, that's a lot of confidence from Burnign to be like, you know what? I'm taking you back here. We started it here. I'm gonna beat you here. I got this.
And you know what's very interesting here is that if Fishgame is able to take this set off of Burnign, he will get the run back against
That-
Wakizashi. Because Wakizashi was the one that pushed Fishgame into losers.
Yeah. I mean, it's all on the line here, right? Like, this could be it. Like, Burnign needs to win this game. This is you know, this could be set if Fishgame takes it.
Oh no, what's going on? Oh,
Another good parry.
127, 127. Oh, that's gonna be it.
Wow.
Good up smash. Good job on reversing that and not letting Burnign get the ledge tech.
Fishgame is doing an excellent job
Alright, good.
getting these parries
Even-
on the bombs. Like, the stock's even there, but I can't help but feel like this is really starting to swing in Fishgame's favor. Like, those parries are really something.
I feel like Fishgame's just able to get that juice out of that opening.
I mean, absolutely, right? Like, the edge guards that we saw at the start of this game, like, it's really going that way. Like, the momentum, as you've been talking about, is really going that way. Oh, just not able to get the conversion.
I see Burnign just chilling out at right plat. Oh no! That's such a huge... How does Burnign get out of the corner here? Bad F smash, no! Up B. Oh, that's such a good kill confirm for Hodan. The down B bury into up smash is just so good.
Oh my gosh. I feel...
You're good?
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm all good. I had like 3 thoughts enter my head at the same time, and all of them disappeared before I started any of them, you know?
Oh yeah, that's what this game will do to you.
I mean, it is. Ro is a fast game. Like, I've been playing Melee, and like, that's pretty fast too, but games are over in a blink of an eye here. I mean, this could be like like Burning's at 80%. Like that's kill percent basically. And like, oh, is this gonna be it? Like,
Yeah, this is
caught up
looking
high?
very tough for Burnign. He's gonna have to make a huge comeback here if he wants to take this setback. Ooh, huge down tilt. The edge guard situation. You have to hit this if you're Burnign. Oh no! Back to center stage. Fishgame gets. Yeah, Fishgame just chilling out on the side play. He knows he has the lead. He knows he doesn't have to approach here. Oh, Burnign just wants to close this out so badly. You can see that in the F smashes.
He does. Oh no, gets that wrong. The up B survives it.
You gotta be watching out.
The parry does it.
Fishgame is gonna be in loser side grands, and Burnign is out at third.